Good morning guys! Ako po si Junel and I am on a mission of helping yung mga clients ko to achieve their life objectives through real estate investment. So, I commit to myself na to film every journey ng mga kliyente po kasi I know some of their journey might be similar or might be a future na situation nyo rin, So, yun yung aking reason. And I wanted to share this journey with you so that yung level of impact that I bring to this world is massive. So, yun po ang aking commitment for this year. So, paano po ba ang aking style, and paano yung video na to? My style in real estate is very simple. I don't just offer project. I ensure na ako po ay may malasakit sa client, That's one. Pangalawa, I'm using a model what we call as strategic investing. Ibig sabihin, tayo po ay magiging need-based. Ano po yung kailangan nila, Ano yung mga requirements, magkano yung kanilang allocation for this, and para saan, anong need ang minamatch natin for this kind of investment, So if end use, anong klase. So yun yung style. So eto po bali ang aking unang episode, at i-discuss po natin yung mga objectives ng kliyente at ano po yung mga possible solutions na pwede nating may offer. Okay? So yun, wala pa pong title ang mga programa na ito. Trippings po, pwede pong trippings. So sa first episode ng trippings, tayo po ay the client is the profile. Client is on their mid-30s. They are living and working in Singapore. So I met this client from a roadshow last 2021. And nung time na minute ko po sila sa Singapore, they are not in the market. So they have their timelines and I respect it. So constant communication, constant update. And late of last year, they messaged me na, Junel, can you help me? So syempre po, tutulong po tayo dyan, diba? So their goal is their primary goal is to make an investment in the Philippines because first and foremost, they are Filipinos and their investment objective is to, simple lang yung pagkakasabi ni ma'am, madoble yung kanyang pera in less than 10 years. So ganun ka basic, So when I ask para saan, yung perang paggagamitan will be used as an educational fund para po sa anak nila na planning to study in Singapore. So their requirement or their allocation for this ranges from 7 to 8 million. So naghahanap po sila ng property in the Philippines na kayang dumoble in less than 10 years. And posible na kapag kinaya naman po ng kanilang kinikita in Singapore, they will use this money. They will use this property as a land banking investment. Ibig sabihin, nakatenga po for a long period of time until such point na kailanganin nila ng a certain capital or posible din pong maging retirement home nila when they go back in the Philippines. Ganun po kasimple. So ito po ulit yung summary ng profile ni client. Ilalagay ko po sa screen. Ayan. So that's an interesting question po, coming from if you are in real estate, and also if you are not in real estate, meron bang property na kayang dumoble in less than 10 years? Syempre, mahirap pong mag-declare ng anything na values or kung ano man, because historical appreciation doesn't guarantee future return, di ba? Pero we are just basing from a lot of factors, no? And yung pag-appreciate po ng property before, may basis din, gaya ng syempre yung developer's commitment, the location, the infrastructure support, a lot of economic factors like the population, etc. etc. So yun po yung mga pag-uusapan natin this morning. So when I think of properties, no, napasok po sa requirements niya, tatlo po yung naisip kong option, no. Sabi ko, ma'am, pwede kang pumili sa tatlong option na sasabihin ko. First option, look, or we can check for ready for occupancy and near ready for occupancy properties, no, in Metro Manila na may high potential of rent. Bakit po yun? Kasi number one, ang mga RFO and near RFO po in Metro Manila, medyo tumataas po yung levels of supply niyan. Kaya yung developer are urgent to dispose these properties because of potential leakage cost, no, sa kanila. When I say leakage cost, kapag hindi po ito nabenta, may mga indicative po na cost like mga association dues na kailangan bayarin yung developer. So they make some form of incentives just to dispose these properties. Pero kaunti lang po, especially in the upscale. Ngayon, ang discount po ng ating mga upscale properties na ready for occupancy or near RFO is nasa 19%. So ang kagandahan nun, they can get this price at a 19% discount. So at this price point, kahit po mag-average, no, ang rental yield because of this discount, ang rental yield is averaging at 4 to 5% if they got this, no, at that price. So yung 5% per year na po na yun will contribute to the 100% target return in less than 10 years, no? So not to mention, in real estate, aside from rentals, the source of income will be in a form of capital appreciation, no? According po sa latest na nailabas ng Bangko Sentral, ang appreciation po ng ating condominium is nasa 8%, 8.2 to be exact. Ngayon, kahit lang po mag-appreciate ang property ng 5% a year, marireach po natin yung kanyang 100% target in less than 10 years. So that's the first option. And sabi ko po, ang downside lang nito, masyado po siyang mataas ang capital heavy po yung outflow. Kasi since magka-cash payment po siya at first, ilalabas po niya agad yung kanyang 7 million na requirement or ng allocation for this investment. Second option, pwede rin naman po if the client is on the riskier side, no? Kung mas mataas po ng kaunti ang kanyang risk appetite, pwede rin pong maghanap ng property na napakataas ng potential to appreciate. So the business model is what we call as sell before balanced, or mas sikat po siya sa term na pasalo. Pero medyo risky po kapag yung pasalo kasi it's overused, no? Kaya before I offer this kind, I ensure that the property is really has a high potential to increase. So the developer, syempre may commitment po to finish the estate. So dapat yung estate po is malaki. The building is nasa first phase po yung building, nasa first phase po yung project sa estate development. Ima-match po yan ng lower equity, kaunti lang po yung percentage na babayaran nyo sa total contract price at mahaba po yung payment term. Ayun po yung mga tatlong nagko-contribute para magkaroon po ng magandang margin sa sell before balance na model, diba? And I also have in mind kung ano pong project man yun. Pero sabi ko sa kanya, it is on the riskier side. So with this, hindi naman po kailangan maghanap ng property na ang presyo ay 7 to 8 million. So with this, kailangan lang po nating tingnan yung mga property na may babayaran lamang na 7 to 8 million on their term period bago mag-balance. So yun po yun. It can be a 2-bedroom that's averaging at 20 million, di ba? Na ang equity lamang po is 30 to 40%. So mga 6 to 8 million ang babayaran mo over 5 years to 6 years. And then before balance, we will sell off the property. Dito naman po, we will highly anchor on appreciation. Kung sundin man lang din natin yung pinigay ng Bangko Sentral na 8.2%, mag-appreciate po ang property nito ng almost I'm calculating with my mind. So ilagay ko po sa screen, no, para po exact tayo. But for a 2-bedroom price at 25M, no, appreciating at 8 to 10% a year, so lumalabas din na it can give you 2.5 million, no, worth of capital appreciation na in 4 to 5 years time, so it's 12.5. Ang capital lamang po na nilabas nyo is nasa 6 to 8 million. So yun po yung ibig kong sabihin. Pero yun nga, if the client is on the riskier side. The third option is to simply invest on a residential lot. Napakasimple lang kasi ng pag-invest sa residential lot. When you buy, it's more land banking kasi. When you buy, hayaan mo, and then you will let that property to appreciate. And to note, dahil sa pandemic, people are getting to appreciate ito pong mga landed developments. In fact, ang taas po ng demand ng mga lote. In terms of appreciation, given na po yan sa mga lote, and lots appreciates better than condominiums, no? When I say better, no, for the past 5 years, ang laki po ng margin ay tinataas nila per year. So sabihin po natin, from what I offer in the upscale segment sa Alveolan Corp, ang properties po namin ay nag-appreciate averaging at 13.4% a year. So ilagay ko po sa screen lahat po ng mga lote namin and yung launching price to up-to-date prices at magkano po ang kanilang compound annual growth rate or yung appreciation per year. Lalagay ko po sa screen. So ang averaging around 13% plus, no? So 13% plus, simply kapag nag-invest po siya ng isang lote na price at 7 to 8 million at 13%, makukuha pa rin po niya yung kanyang target na mag-appreciate in less than 10 years. Even if we put the appreciation at a very conservative rate of 8%, pasok pa rin po yun sa target na hinahanap ng kliyente. So yun yung mga tatlong option na ibinigay ko kay client, no? Sabi ko, ma'am, ano yung mas nag-okay for you? So obviously, pinili po ni client is yung third option, no? Kasi gusto niya, wanted to be more safe because number one, taga Singapore po siya. Wala siyang oras para mag-entertain ng risk ng mga investment sa Pinas, no? So yun yung kanyang okay sa kanya. So that's the reason why I'm on my way, no, sa aming site visit. Kasi I have this project in mind, no, na naiisip for this third option, no, na landed development. Okay, now if we check on landed developments, marami tayong pwedeng tingnang options. Pwede tayong mag-invest sa north, pwede tayong mag-tingin sa south, no? Pwede rin in Metro Manila, but definitely with the requirements na binigay ni client, no? Wala na pong properties na nasa 7 to 8 million na landed in Metro Manila unless you are willing to sacrifice, no, the quality of neighborhood, the size, no? Yun yung mga kailangan natin i-sacrifice. Pero if we are looking for a good quality neighborhood, since this will be a property na maaring gamitin din as a retirement home, and upscale landed developments mas nag-appreciate po ng mas mabilis because of exclusivity demand, no? Dahil yung mga tao, mas gusto pong tumira sa isang mas magandang villages. So yun po nagko-contribute ng mas maganda. Ngayon, when I take a closer look at our inventory, may isa po akong napansin na I think magandang option for my client. So, ang pangalan po niya South Palm Grove in Lipa City, Batangas. Yan yung aking mai-recommend sa client ngayon. So, papunta kami ngayon doon, no? But first, I'm going sa aming LV headquarters, no? Para sumakay po sa aming van papunta sa site. So, see you guys later. Hello guys, welcome back. So, nandito na po ako ngayon sa Alveo van and we are on our way to our site. So, sabi ko nga, yung project na nakita akong best for this client is our first ever project in Batangas, the South Palm Grove, no? Located in Lipa City, Batangas. Actually, ang kwento ng project na ito, a lot of clients are actually waiting to have a project in this area, no? Primarily because pag tinignan mo, Batangas is actually the third richest province in the Philippines with over 35 billion asset class. Pumangalawa po yan sa Rizal and syempre far first with Cebu at 200 billion. So Batangas is actually richer than Cavite because Cavite is only 12 billion and far richer than Laguna, no? Pero ang iniisip ng mga tao, bakit mas naunang i-develop ng Ayala Land o we set our footprints first in the areas of Cavite and Laguna? Well, obviously, kasi mas malapit siya sa Metro Manila. Cavite is just 33 kilometers and si Laguna naman is around 40 kilometers. And kitang-kita natin na the demand of residential lots in the south are actually coming from the cities of Metro Manila, particularly in Quezon City. Kaya mas pinanigan ni Ayala Land yung distance. Pero in terms sa readiness of the local population, ibang level yung yaman nitong Batangas. Pero actually, the time that we launched Alviera is actually 100 kilometers away from Metro Manila. Pero I think we just launched Alviera because a lot of people is actually looking to have some options in the north side. Kasi karamihan ng mga properties na ino-offer namin are located in the south. Pero yun nga, after that pandemic, we see that a lot of people are actually looking at the areas in the south because it is actually more convenient talaga at mas mabilis yung trajectory o yung yung velocity ng development. Kaya nakita ni Ayala Land yung timing ng pag-create ng first project dito sa may Batangas. So it was late of 2022 when we launched our first project and we are very happy, no, na pinosisyon ni Ayala Land yung kanyang property in the city of Lipa, no. Well, syempre, napakatalino ng Ayala Land, no? We have been developing for a longer period na, almost decades na, and this is our 47th estate. And Lipa is actually the best option when you check the Batangas area. Well, number one, Lipa is the richest city, no, in Batangas. Mas nataasan pa niya si Batangas City, no. And Lipa is classified as a first class municipality. When we say first class, no, ito na yung pinakamataas na klase ng component city na nakadepende po ito sa level of income, no, per number of the population residing in the area. And Lipa is a very rich city. And aside from, syempre, sa mayaman yung lugar na to, it is actually easiest to go if you're coming from Manila because of the access ng SLEX at the Star Tollway. This is only around 70 kilometers. If you traverse from BGC, Metro Manila to Lipa, it will only take you around 1 hour and a half or 90 minutes. At kapag pupunta ka naman sa Nuvali, only take you 45 minutes. Kung pupunta ka naman sa airport, mga 1 hour and 12 minutes, no? So, ang sabi nga ng isa kong kliyente dyan, mas matagal pa kapag binyahe mo yung buong EDSA. So, yun yung mga nakikita ng kliyente. Kaya, they're actually looking to look for some kind of end use or investment somewhere situated in this location. Aside from that, in terms of size, Lipa is 10 times bigger than Makati. At yung population ng Lipa ay napakaganda po. Ito po yung pinakamataas na population sa buong Batangas with over 370,000 people living in the city of Lipa. And the population growth is around 2.2% growth per year. O ibig pong sabihin, meron pong 8,500 na panibagong nilalang ang nandyan po sa Lipa kada taon, no? And population is a very good indicator of future demand. Yung local na economy po niyan in 5 to 10 to 20 years, yung mga bata pong ipinanganak ngayon will be the future market on that city. Pero sabi ko nga po, ang buyer, karamihan ng mga properties namin dito are actually situated in Metro Manila eh. At ang Metro Manila naman po, with a population of 13.5 million at may panibago po na 246,000 na panibago pong number of people per year, that is actually gives us more reason to say na itong mga taong to ang magiging future na buyers ng ating or homeowners ng ating property. Kaya po ngayon pa lang yung mga magulang are actually looking for a property to invest kasi in the future, di naman po ganon din ang dami ng mga property na iginagawa, di ba? It will take a long time to produce real estate, no? And kaya siya scarce at kaya siya tumataas. This will justify the future capital appreciation. And when we go back to Lipa, ang maganda rin kasi sa Lipa, aside from these economic factors, Lipa is the third highest city in terms of elevation with around 312 meters above sea level po, no? Ibig pong sabihin, yung lamig po dito sa Lipa, kasing lamig lamang ng Silang Cavite at 312 meters above sea level. It is around 2 to 3 times higher ng lupa po sa Nuvali and more than half ng taas po ng Tagaytay at around 500 meters above sea level. Kaya kung ikaw po ay taga Lipa or may bahay sa Lipa, alam niyo po yung ibig kong sabihin. And based on the record, the year-long temperature ng Lipa is 25 degrees Celsius. Napakalamig, kaya this is one place ideal for home living kasi because of that altitude. Ngayon, sabi ko nga po, this will be our 47th strategic estate. And this will be the first footprint in Lipa. A lot of people actually are excited to invest. Nung time po na nilaunch namin itong property last December of 2022, nangailangan po kaming magdagdag ng mga ilo-launch na lote because we cannot accommodate the demand, no, na nanggagaling po sa market. At nakakatawa po dyan, majority of the buyers are coming from Metro Manila because they know na when they invest on a certain property na first time sa isang strategic location, ang average capital appreciation is ranging from 12 to 13%. Ganun po kataas. And that's happening on an annual basis. Ang tawag po doon is compound annual growth rate. And we have a very good track record. Ayala Land has a very good track record. Kahit wala pa pong Alveo before, if you trace back all of the Ayala Land villages, in the names of Urdaneta, Ayala Alabang, Forbes, Dasma, Bel Air, the compound annual growth rate is at 16% appreciation
That is on a 50 years time frame. Ibig pong sabihin, 50 years ago, every year tumataas po siya ng 16%, at yung mga tao pong nakatira doon, they enjoy the exclusivity of the place while their property is actually increasing its value. Yun po yung kagandahan ng pagbili po ng mga Ayala properties. Kaya yun din po yung mga something na ina-anticipate na mga new generations of buyers, especially in this South Palm Grove na property namin. Ngayon, if we check South Palm Grove is a 57 hectare na Ayala residential lot na located on the quiet and exclusive side along Lipa Alaminos Road. So, the Lipa Alaminos Road is just around 8 to 10 minutes away from the Balete exit po, no? And when you are here at that side, you are just beside the Mount Malarayat Golf and Country Club. So, pag nandun ka po sa area, mafe-feel mo po agad na kahit tanghali, iba po yung simoy ng hangin, malamig po talaga. Ramdam mo talaga na you are seated 300 meters above sea level. At ang kagandahan ng site, when you're standing at the site at our viewing deck, you will see the mountain range of Mount Malarayat. So ito po yung mga factors na lalong nagpapaganda ng investment, no, and in home ownership, because ang hanap po ng mga tao kapag bumibili sila ng bahay, pagbukas po ng bintana at ng pintuan nila, bubungad po sa kanila yung napakalaking bulubundukin po ng Mount Malarayat. So we launched this one at a price of 29.5 thousand per square. Currently, we are at 32 to 33,000. So, on track po, no? Tama po yung sinasabi natin na this property appreciates around 14% on its year 1. At wala pa pong phase 2, nagsisimula pa pong i-cascade itong development. And we are actually on track to finish this property on time kasi starting po nung i-launch yan nung December of 2022, tuloy-tuloy po ang traction ng bili ng mga tao dito po sa may area ng Lipa. Ngayon, strategic po ang pagkakaposisyon ng mga lote dito. It's around, the average lots is around 230 to 240 square meter. Hindi po siya sobrang laki, hindi sapat lang din po siya para ma-enjoy nyo po yung inyong space to build your own dream house, no? At ang kagandahan po dyan, when we check the site development details, 50% lamang po ng 57 hectares ang gagawa ng properties. The remaining 50% will be allocated for road networks and connections with wide road right-of-ways, parks and open spaces, and a lot more. So, talagang iba yung feeling dyan pag nasa area ka na ayan din po yung ipapakita ko later when we reach the site. Ngayon, as I check for availability, usually po ang mga property na mura dito is yung mga property na west facing at yung mga somewhere na malayo sa clubhouse. When I offer project sa aking client, syempre, hindi ko rin po sila inilalagay sa mga tumpok na lote at yung mga lote na perimeter na yung likod mo kumbaga ibang project or development na hindi naman din Ayala Land. Kasi number one, if we take note on the client's objective, they will resell this property in the future. So kung ano po yung mga hirap na objections ngayon, possibility na ito rin po yung mga objections in the future. So ang pinaka-key takeaway lang, dapat mapilian po natin yung kliyente ng isang napakagandang lote para when we resell the property in the future, it will be easier for us at kung gamitin man ng kliyente, tuwang-tuwa po yung ating client. So as I scan through the availabilities, ang knowledge ko po, no, ang mga west-facing lots po ang mas mura at yung mas malayo sa clubhouse. Pero when I check the newly released term last night, nagulat po ako na nagbigay po sila ng promo. Nung nakita ko po yung payment term na yon, I immediately scan for the best property at nakakita po ako ng isang property na 240 square meter na park facing lot. Ibig pong sabihin, wala pong bahay sa harapan, nakaharap ka po sa napakalawak na park ng South Palm Grove. At ang kagandahan po niya na it's morning sun and it's facing the mountain range of Mount Malarayan. Napakaganda po. The term is only 10% down payment, 20% spread over 36 months, and 70% balance. So yung monthly lang po niyan ranges from 40,000 to 45,000 per month. So yun po. So ayun yung i-offer ko kay client, and I hope magustuhan to ni client as the client will visit the site, no? Malapit na po kami, and I'll let you guys know kung ano po yung mga feedback ng client later. So ito po ang kalsada fronting the site. Kita po natin, ayan po yung Mount Malarayat. Ayan po yung magiging view ng client, no? If they choose yung lot na sinasabi ko. Ito po yung kalsada, nagka-road expansion na. At sa site po na to, yung entrance ng property. Ayan po, may Alveo marker dyan. Okay. So, we are now at Lipa Alaminos Road. Ayan, ito po yung sa marker ng Alveo. Dyan po yung access point papunta sa property ng South Palm Grove. So, as you can see, no? Di pa siya develop. It's a sign that it's on its early stage. Ayan po, no? Yan. So, if you enter here, dito wala pong any properties. This will just be a long road papunta po sa main gate. Yung main gate po is nasa gitnang section pa po ng development. Yan. So, the site is secured po, no? Yan sila, kuya. Hi kayo, kuya. Yan, so check po muna ng guard, no? Because the site is on its early stage, no? Hindi po naman pwede lahat pwedeng maka-visit. Kaya it's very important to message me if you will just check the area para mapasok natin yung lugar. So as I said, from the access road, hindi po agad makikit yung gate is nasa middle section. This will just be a long road leading to the village gate. Diyan po. But this is a part of the property itself. Yan siya. So ito po yung view, no? Ganda ko yan, no? Grabe. Grabe. Kita mo na talagang malamig eh. One good thing about the location of this property is talagang exclusive side talaga itong Lipa Alaminos Road eh. Wala dito yung congestion unlike on the Lipa City proper. Pero you're on Lipa Alaminos pero you are just 5 to 8 minutes away to SM, to SNR, to schools, medical institutions, lahat very accessible. Actually si Lipa nga ang isa sa mga lugar ng Batangas na kumpleto in terms of comforts of life, no? Nandyan yan. And we can see here, no, nandito na po tayo sa site. Ganda. Pakita ko po sa inyo. So this is the South Palm Grove, guys. From that entrance, no, that's the Lipa Alaminos Road. Major road, no, leading to Lipa proper. It's just around 8 to 10 minutes to Balete exit, papunta po ng Star Tollway, papuntang Metro Manila at 1.5 hours. Ito po yung site. This property is 57 hectares. Napakalawak po. And seated 312 meters above sea level. Ito po yung mga lot offers natin. We are here. No? Ito po yung sinasabi kong entrance ng Lipa Alaminos. Maglalakad ka po dyan papunta sa may gate. Ito po yung mga ino-offer natin na lot. Ang maganda po dito, it is, yun nga po, 312 meters above sea level. Kaya napakalamig. Kitang-kita po natin yung level of altitude. Mararamdaman nyo po with 25 degrees year-round temperature. At ito po yung lote na sinasabi ko sa aking client. The lot that I'm recommending to my client is this one, Block 28, Lot 25 or 27. Ito po yung sinasabi ko na supposedly ang term po niyan is around 240,000 a month with 15% down payment, 70% over 36. Pero ngayon po naka-promo ng 10% down,
20% over 36, kaya ang monthly lamang po ay nasa 42,000 a month. Wala pong bahay sa harapan, kaya facing the park, no? This is a detention pond kung malakas po ang ulan, pero bihira po ang ulan dito sa Lipa na ganyan po kataas ang ibinabaha, no? It's just kumbaga risk, ano lang yan, safety net ng estate na if sobrang lakas ng baha, there will be a detention pond. Pero most of the time, in the year long, wala po yan. So parang open field po yan. And you have a access point, mga 200 meters, papunta sa walkways, papunta po sa napakagandang clubhouse. And this lot is east facing at may view po ng Mount Malarayat, no? At morning sun, napakaganda. Ito po yung view niya. Isipin niyo po, waking up in this view of Mount Malarayat. Napakagandang lote. I'll post here mga sample photos po ng estate, no? Para you can also see the beauty of the property itself.